Welcome to Lulicat Tarot. Today's reading is what does Spirit want to tell you right now? Choose from the following vibes. Hi and welcome to Lulicat Tarot. I am Leisha, aka Lulicat, and this is my free tarot channel on YouTube. So if you chose palms, this is your reading on what Spirit wants to tell you right now. So we're going to pull from oracle decks and clarify the themes of tarot and just freestyle from there. So let's have a look first at the Snapshot Oracle deck by Divinity Speaks. For the Palms Collective, please Spirit, what would you like to tell them? We have Run the Course in reverse. And we have Soulmates in the upright. Let's get one more. Okay, we got two. So it says, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. And then we have beliefs in reverse. So this says, interracial dating, connection, different outlooks on life, coming from different cultures, lack of faith, pray more, surrender when all else fails. So that was reversed. Back of the deck energy is past events affecting the current energy. And let's get some other themes as well. So this is the Greek mythology oracle deck. Ooh. Okay, so we have Tai Chi, Fortune, and Athena, Protectress. And we'll just get one more. Okay, we've got two more. I have Hera, Relating, and Persephone, Transformation. Back of the deck energy, we have Charon, Transition. Charon is the god He's a god who takes the dead across on the boat ride to the underworld. And I believe they need to give him 2 coins for the trip, and so that's why they used to place 2 coins on the eyes. Persephone is also a goddess of the underworld, and it's like you're transforming something here. You're transforming your fortune from what it was. You're ending a cycle, you're ending a path, and you're moving forward to a different path. You're being protected by a changing of path. So you may feel lately that you've been encouraged in some ways to realign yourself away from perhaps, I would say it would be a lover, because we have soulmates coming out here. And it's because your belief system are not in alignment. But we'll clarify further. And let's find out. We've got the Black Moon astrology cards. Let's get some more things, please, Spirit. Leo, I will, Sun energy. We have North Node, life's purpose. Okay. One more, okay, 2 more. Can never just be 1 more, has to be 2 more. We have Capricorn, I use. We have Gemini, I think. Back of the deck energy is Cancer, I feel. I'm going to get more clarity with tarot cards, but from what I see here, you're being realigned towards your actual purpose. It's almost as though you had been misled by someone. They made you think that they had the exact same ideas as you, or they misled you into believing that your beliefs were shared, and that you were a similar pairing. But I feel like they were just engaging you intellectually to try and take from you, or to use your resources in some way, maybe. Yeah. And it's like it's been a heavy weighing period of your life. It's like too many things were kind of taking away from you, and so in order to get you back into alignment, you have been protected, or you've been removed, and the way that you've been removed is to go into like a dark hermit type place. So you've gone into it could have been as well that some terrible events have happened, or something dark, or something, I wouldn't say it was traumatic, but it was just like it was a realignment with your emotions. It was like you were on a train and you were just running with it. You were just going wherever it was going to take you, because you thought it was the right fortune, it was the right purpose. And then suddenly something else happened which completely derailed your line of thought, and you just couldn't deal with it. It was like you You were just like, this is just too much now. I just can't keep holding on to this. I can't keep dealing with this. So let's get some clarity with tarot. I'm going to use the zombie tarot deck. So Spirit, can you please clarify this section here, this first section, on what you're trying to tell them? Some clarity, please. For the Palms Collective. Okay, yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. You were feeling completely drained, and it was like the last straw. Something else happened that was actually unrelated, but it just showed you how unsustainable this relationship was coming to be, and you could no longer run the course. You were actually like, you know what, this is my breaking point with you. I can't deal with you. I can't deal with this energy from you. It only takes, it never gives. Let's clarify further over here in the Snapshot Oracle, please. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords coming out, and that's that energy of someone who has, Queen of Swords doesn't come out unless someone has breached your boundaries, or they have done something to you, something that means that you need to now protect yourself, and use logic and use your wits. So for the Queen of Swords to come out, it's like, okay, now I'm protecting myself from this energy. You can come forward to me if you want to, but beware if what you say doesn't make sense, or it doesn't align with truth or honesty or reality, then I will chop your head off. See how she holds in the zombie tarot deck. See how she holds a gun. She's also the queen who is, you know, in this deck, she's quite old. In tarot, she is the widow. She's seen a lot. She's been through a lot, and it's like she has decided that she's been through enough now. Okay, Spirit, please tell us, clarify this energy. We have the Nine of Cups coming out. So it's like an unseen wish is about to be granted. Something that you don't realize is on its way to you. And because you have taken this step to move away from the draining energy, you're given back the 9 cups. So you're taking a step. 10 of Cups reverse takes a step backwards to the 9 of Cups. We're going away from fulfilling others, and instead we're fulfilling ourselves emotionally. So something is going to come in to reinforce you standing up for your own wants, your own needs, your own wishes, your own pleasures. What else, please, Spirit? Can you please clarify further for the Snapshot Oracle? Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And what that's telling me is that someone is fallen out of your favor because it's like they don't care if they fall out of your favor by their actions. They don't care if their actions lead to you removing yourself from the situation. Well, they care if you remove yourself. What they don't care about is your worries, your anxieties, your fears, or your progression, or what it is that you want to move forward. It's almost irrelevant to them what you would want. And that's what you're kind of noticing now. You're noticing that there's a lack of consideration. We have the 6 of Cups in the upright and the Seven of Pentacles. So now what you're investing in, now what you're pursuing, is going to be only things that give you a clear sense of innocent joy or innocent love or innocent happiness. If there are tinges of deception or lack of consideration of others, or if there is a feeling that some part of this may be toxic or unhelpful in any way, you simply are not going to invest anymore. And it also has to be a reciprocal energy. If the affection, if the feeling isn't reciprocal, then you're no longer going to invest. So Spirit, please tell us what clarify the Greek mythology cards. We have Ace of Cups in the upright. Yeah, so you're actually being protected by Athena, and well, you've got 4 goddesses here: Tyche, Hera, and Persephone. So they're taking away, while they may be taking away or protecting you from one potential person that has played a big role in your life, they are swiftly following up with a new offer, an offer that's ordained by the gods, something that's in alignment with your true life purpose, because we have your North Node here. Something that's not comfortable for you to look at, but it is what you need to look at in order to level up yourself, or to challenge yourself, or to be the person you want to be. Now we have the King of Cups coming out. This is someone who is serious about their emotions, and they're serious about investing in the people around them. They're also someone that actually wants to ensure that their own counterpart feels fulfilled, feels like they are valued, like their intuition, like their insight and their softness is valued. This isn't someone who wants to take you from harshness to harshness. And that's the issue, is that someone over here expected you to grow love from an empty, dry husk of a flower bed with no water, no nutrients, no sustenance. Whereas the King of Cups wants to water, overflow you with water. They want to ensure that you're thriving, that you feel like you have everything and more than you need. And they want you to grow in a way that's helpful for your heart, for your heart space, for you to feel like you can trust them and trust even your own intuition. This is the kind of person that may be coming into your life. It may not be a male, it could be a female. It's just someone who embodies a very safe emotional energy, someone who's quite mature when it comes to their emotions and the way that they express themselves. Now we have the Emperor coming out in the upright. This is someone who will take charge of the situation. They're also someone who will initiate a lot. So if you're finding here that you've been left in the dark, not knowing what's going on, waiting around, now we have here an Emperor coming in, and you'll know this person because they're making moves, they're making power moves. They're also someone who has been through a lot of battles, but as they're also sitting as the King of Cups, this energy is one of someone who has remained open in their heart and open in the way that they show love and show up in the world. This is someone who would probably, we've got a child here, they could be a father or a mother, someone that takes care of many different people. This is someone who has maybe got their own business or is quite far ahead in their career. They kind of own their domain, and they're known for what they do in other realms outside of their own. So let's see what else do the goddesses have. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, so they are in what feels like an unfair act is actually your freedom. The Eight of Swords in the upright is someone who is trapped in their fear, trapped in what they think is going to happen, when in reality they're able to free themselves quite easily. The Eight of Swords reversed, you're no longer fearing, you're moving out of that fear, and you're finding an exit that was always there. So this is looking to me like an escape, someone who's helping you to escape, someone who's coming in to assist. Got the Three of Cups reversed on the back of the deck. This might be someone that's outside of your circle. You may not have met them yet. They may be someone that you know through a friend of a friend, or someone that knows you, but you don't actually know them yet. Okay, so let's clarify what these Black Moon Oracle cards have to say. We have Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, and the North Node. So we've got Sun energy here, we've got the Moon with the North Node. Gemini is air energy, Capricorn is earth energy. This is fixed, cardinal, mutable. Yeah. We've got the energy of growth here, but also growth in happiness and fun, and being able to be yourself, being celebrated for who you are finally, but also someone who is intellectually stimulating, very stimulating, but their intellectualism isn't serving no purpose. It comes with a use. Clarify a bit more for us, these Black Moon cards, please, Spirit, for the Palms Collective. What are you trying to tell them here? Okay, yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is that North Node. A twist of fate, something that has always been fated, but it had to come in at the right timing. And the right timing doesn't just mean that, hi, I'm 32 years old now, so it's going to come in exactly now. It means once you've taken care of something, once the wind has changed, someone goes from the bottom of the food chain to the top of the food chain. Can you tell us more about this energy over here with the astrology cards, please? Ace of Swords reversed. Seems like a loss, but it's not a loss. It's packaged as a loss. It feels like a loss at the start, but something unknown comes out of it. We have the Three of Wands on the back of the deck in reverse. That's like an outcome that you may not have imagined. You never imagined this outcome, maybe. You didn't imagine this pathway for yourself. You didn't imagine these results, or these are results that weren't things that you invested in. We have the Hierophant in reverse here, which shows me that you're releasing yourself from something or someone that has had a big role to play in your life for a long time, but maybe without the validity of power that they have held. Like the power that they held over you was given to them by hierarchy and not because it was earned, or given to them without them earning it. It's like it was a misuse of power. It's a misuse of power, and so they've lost you now. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So that's someone that's very insecure, someone who has so much value around them and so much potential, and they waste it. This is someone you can never rely on, but someone who expects you to do everything, drop everything as soon as they ask you to, but will never reciprocate the action. Can we get one more, please, Spirit? This person has lost you from their own fated actions. or this could be a job even. It could be a workplace. This workplace has misused their power, or these people have misused their power, and you actually really believed in them, and you really saw at the end of the day that you would go whichever way that they wanted to go. And now we have the Seven of Cups in reverse here. You're finding clarity now. This makes no sense to you. And the spell is removed. The spell is removed. And it brings you back into alignment with where you're right now. You're in a place where it's it feels empty. It's like all the dreams that you had are kind of a little bit shattered. But you have the Magician card here on the back of the deck. It's telling me that you have unlimited potential now. 10 of Wands in reverse. A burden's been removed, and a blockage actually. Spirit's taken away a blockage for you, so now that you can step into your actual fortune. You have fortune here twice. Wheel of Fortune. We have the North Node as well, and we have the Ace of Cups. And over here we have soulmates. I feel like you've had something that was blocking your blessings has finally, by your own hand, been dismissed, and the action of you doing it by your own hand has transformed the situation into something else, into a place where you can now find something much more suited, much more suitable. So that's all I have for you, Palms Collective. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you a bit of clarity on what might be coming up for you at the moment, and I hope this really resonated. So thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Bye. Hi, and welcome to lulicat.tarot. I am Leisha, aka Lulicat, and this is my free tarot channel on YouTube. If you chose Singer, this is going to be a reading on what Spirit wants to tell you right now. So we're going to pull some oracle deck cards and clarify the themes with tarot, and just pretty much freestyle from there, see what comes out. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the Snapshot Oracle deck by Divinity Speaks. So Spirit, for the Singer Collective, please let us know what Spirit wants to tell them. What do they need to know? What do they not see coming? Okay, we have good news on the horizon. Great. What else, Spirit? Okay, I'm just going to take the first one. We have Big Papa Remix. Player, multiple people, inner issues, smooth talker, smooth criminal, used to hookups, missing in action. Okay, so we have Union in reverse. Let's go one more. We have a submissive. Okay. Back of the deck energy is just another girl on the IRT. Mother, possible young pregnancy, partied young, officially chilled out, at odds with parents, having problems with teenagers, have some fun. I'm going to use some of these Greek mythology cards as well. Typhus, fear. Typhus is a sea monster. Oh. Poseidon, another sea deity. Avarice. Poseidon was kind of always jealous of Zeus for having dominion over basically everyone, and only being allowed to have the oceans to rule over. So he was responsible for, the sea was known to be treacherous and dangerous for anyone who decided to take a journey. So Poseidon had many sea monsters, many creatures, many nymphs and nereids, oceanids who were set out to kind of, disrupt people from their fate. We also have Medusa, the feminine. Medusa is an interesting story of someone who is basically a loser at all ends of her life. So she was born very beautiful. She was actually raped by Poseidon in the temple of Athena. And gods don't normally punish each other for these things. They punish their humans, basically. So Medusa was turned into a gorgon by Athena, and was eventually murdered then by Perseus. So the mixture of these together seems quite pertinent, as in like a demise that was almost cultivated by someone else and played out onto you, as in you were it's like you were on the other end of some kind of scheme that was aimed basically at bringing you your demise, scaring you and making you feel powerless. And then we have Aries, warmongering. So Aries in this instance, I feel like is your energy. You've got the energy of Aries on your side, and it's almost like you met this person on the battlefield and like you decimated them, basically. I feel like they thought that you would be too afraid to have open war with them, but you're quite cunning, or you're quite cunning and strategic about this, and somehow you cut them down. Back of the deck energy, we have Iris, which is strife. So you've had quite a hard play of things lately. Things haven't been easy, but somehow you've made it look really good. You look better than your opponents. Your opponents may have had the upper hand in all ways, shape and form, but you come out looking so amazing despite everything seeming to be against you. I'm also going to get some Black Moon astrology cards. see what the vibe is there. Spirit, please. Well, please let us know what you're trying to tell the Singer Collective. Yeah, we do have submissive here. So it's like someone submitted to your will. Like you gave them everything and they bowed down in the end. Yeah, we have Grand Trine, blessings. We have the first house, the body. This is also like how you present yourself, your morals, your courage, your spirit, your energy. It's also the first impression people have of you. And it doesn't necessarily mean who you are. We also have the lunar eclipse, change. And I feel like you're a mutable energy, you're a changeable energy. And people just didn't realize this about you. You're also a very blessed individual. So like with these blessings comes those who would, you know, those who would like to take them away from you, those who are jealous of them, as Poseidon was. So we also have the 6th house, routine. Yeah. The 6th house is someone, it's like a very organized Virgo, on top of everything energy. This with the Aries card shows me that you're quite aware of your enemies and their misgivings. Basically, I feel like maybe you set them up a trap even. We have the South Node here, life's debts. Yeah, these people are part of your South Node. You have separated from this and you're now moving towards your blessings, basically. You've come through a really tumultuous time because of people's ridiculous first impressions or baseless thoughts of you based upon how you look or who you are. And because I've got Medusa here in the 1st house, I feel like you must be quite a very attractive individual. Someone who was preyed upon because of this. It's like that. It's like that energy of jealousy stepping in. But let's clarify more with tarot. Yeah, and you chose the Singer. The Singer is on the stage. That's 1st house energy. It's also 5th house energy. But the Singer is... she's out there. She's putting herself out there. It's like you put yourself out there and these people have, or one person, have like... they've like tried to create all these little ways to slip you up. But ultimately, you're the one who fights on the center stage. You're the one who has the courage. You're the one who has the ingenuity. And 6th house energy, this could be people that you see every day. These could be people in your workplace. And they've watched you transform from maybe one form to another. And they might like just sit and watch you jealous. I just get all this jealousy vibes. Let's clarify with tarot. We also have good news on the horizons. We've got blessings. We've got the feminine here. So I feel like you're very strong in your feminine energy. And Medusa was fierce anyway. No matter what happened to her, no matter how much of an injustice her life story was, she did fight back. And Aries is the energy of like, It's also first house energy as well. Yeah, Aries is the first house. It's the initiator. It's the person who starts everything. It's also the hero. And like, not really the underdog, but like someone who has strategically planned. It's like a Herculean vibe. It's like someone who is quite, with sixth house energy, it's like you're very good at what you do, or you're very strong, or like, you know, you could even be someone who is physically strong, someone who goes to the gym a lot, someone who has a lot of discipline. Your mental frame of mind is quite disciplined. And so little fake energies like this don't ever disrupt you. And that's kind of also why you're being blessed. So let's have a look, please, Spirit. Tell us about the snapshot oracles. Give us a bit more clarity. And what's going on over here? Yeah, the moon. They throw stones and then hide their hands, Spirit just said. And these are also people who, they talk about each other as well. Like, if it's not you, it's someone else within their group. Like, they all gang up on each other. And also, like, I'm hearing that they're a rat. Like, if one of them is caught out, they will rat the others in just to make sure that they don't like get in trouble. They're willing to like take the plea deal. Oh, Spirit, what else can you tell us here? Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. That's sneaky energy. Someone, it's planning to do things behind people's back to get an advantage over them. We have a hidden energy here of the Queen of Swords in reverse. It could be a female person, or it could be someone who is in their undeveloped feminine energy. This is someone who, the Queen of Swords reverse is illogical. She doesn't make sense. She talks just to talk. She is a character who, basically, if you're in an argument with them, they'll talk over you, they'll shout over you, they'll be louder than you, and nothing that they say makes sense. It's like they think being louder is the way to win. And I'm seeing that they're coming into a time where they're being exposed now, and kind of no one's listening to them anymore. But they have a real problem with you, which is based on absolutely nothing. Actually, they owe you an apology and not the other way around, but they would tell you that you owed them one. And they've been planning things behind your back from day dot. You might have been the nicest person in the world to this person. And yeah, here you have Page of Cups here. You have been absolutely angelic and sweet to this person. And this person just, they can't get up out of their immature, emotional things. And also, this person has no follow through on anything, basically. They're led astray quite easily. Back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This is Spirit coming in and lending you a hand. It's like giving you the tool that you need to escape this person. We have one more card for this energy here. This could also be a romantic partner. We do have the player energy, and we have the Union in reverse. So it's like someone who has, yeah, Spirit says yes, it could also be a partner. Someone that you suspected as insincere, but you're going to be illuminated on this. It's going to be very clear to you in a certain amount of time. Spirit's actually going to hand you all the information that you need in order to make the right decision. But you're definitely leaving these people behind. If you look at this card, this helicopter is leaving like this this skyscraper building with all those zombies on the top. You're being given an escape route for sure, but if there's someone around you who has given you this feeling that they're not supporting you, someone who watches you but doesn't ever congratulate you, or like they may be watching all your stories but they never like any of your posts, that this is the person. Back of the deck is Three of Swords, so there's more than one person involved, and it's a orchestrated betrayal. This isn't something that's like they forgot, you know, to invite you to something. This is someone that is trying to purposely make you feel preyed upon. Someone who wants you to feel tormented. It's like horrible energy. Spirit, can you please clarify over here Poseidon, Typhus, and Medusa and Aries? Listening and collective. Yeah, we have the Tower. Actually, everything is going to work against these people so terribly. I think they've come to the end of their line basically. Something huge is going to happen that pulls away all the power that they used to have, all the things that they set up, false kingdoms that they created are about to come crashing down. And so the fear is going to be turned back to them, and actually everything that they've been doing behind closed doors is going to come out. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like this is like the ultimate like the opposite of your wish coming true. It's like your worst fear coming true. But it's also like a selfish energy or a self-serving energy. But it's going to kind of create for you something that you didn't know you wanted is going to come out of this. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. This propels you forward in some way. This makes you look good by comparison, or it allows you to release yourself from the wants and needs of people who are just kind of falsely holding on to you but never really ever reciprocating energy for you. We have the Eight of Wands here, which means that this is the energy of you like pushing forward or things coming towards you. Eight of Wands like sometimes can be portrayed as like the arrows of Cupid, you know, bursting forward in your favor. So in some way, when some tower falls for these people, it like highlights to others your character and the way that you shine, who you are as a person. I feel like they might try and, you know, do something to you, and it just horribly backfires and works in your favor instead. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords here. I feel like they might betray each other as well in this. But Spirit is really highlighting that this is a betrayal to you. These are people that you trusted. These are people that you thought would have your back, or a person that you thought would have your back. And their actual intentions coming to light, and you seeing them in the clear light of day. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups reversed. So focus your love on yourself. Focus on your own self-care, self-healing. Don't pour out any of your love into anyone else at this time, especially people who may not have shown you the same care, the same love. Just saw 2222 on the timer as well. So this is pertaining to relationships especially. You'll know if this resonates, if this is for you, because you would have been with someone who is never pouring into you, someone who is kind of never there, or on the phone to someone else, or it's just all feels a little bit shady. Back of the deck we've got the Two of Wands. Someone that's choosing between people, choosing which way they want to go. This person may put you in a holding zone, like you never actually move forward. You're always kind of waiting to find out which way they're going to go, what thing they're going to do. So can you please clarify the Black Moon astrology cards? What is this Grand Trine blessing energy for this? You have the World in reverse. Something that was promised, that's been taking a long time to come through. It's like your birthright, what was promised to you. Six of Cups in reverse. But because we had to go through this letting go of past people. Clarify the first house, the body. Please, Spirit. What are you telling the Singer Collective? Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're letting go of people that were using you. We have Death on the back of the deck. Energy. These are situations that had to end. We have the Magician coming out now. For you to come into your own potential, for you to have control over your life, and for you to be able to manifest the things that you want to create in your reality, these people had to be out of the way, because your blessings can't come while they're there. Like, they can't have a hand in any of your blessings. We've got the Hierophant in the upright as well, which means you're going to be very respected, sought upon, like, person for your wisdom or for your teachings. And we also have the first house energy. You're going to be like a representative in some way. You might be someone who's seen on like a global scale. You might have a web following, or you know, some kind of way that you're seen. You're out in the spotlight, and this all starts to ramp up once these energies have been removed. Can we get one more, please? Yeah. Six of Cups in reverse. They're just highlighting again. We also have the sixth house here. Yeah. Don't focus on the past that you've had with these people. The past that you had with them is no longer relevant, because they have destroyed the idea of it through their current actions. Back of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Swords. This is the fear that they want you to be in. They like you in a state of heightened fear, because in that way you never live to your highest, you know, your highest good, your highest fortune, your actual fated destiny. But no one can actually stand in the way of your destiny. Your destiny is for you and only you. And that's why we have Tower moments here. These people have kind of hidden themselves from you for too long, and it's time now for you to take your rightful place on the stage and transform and transmute. You might also find yourself, you know, having some kind of aha moment or creative influence, or some kind of creative ideas come to you off the back of these people, off the back of this energy. You've been through something now that is kind of ends up being almost like it's a muse. They're a muse, not amused, but like they're like a subject. It feels like you're on a world scale. You're on a world scale. You're on a world stage. You're on a world stage, and these are some of the stories that you might be telling on your world stage that allow you to move forward, or like just bring to you some kind of amazing creative piece that people find resonates with them, because they've also been through these kinds of situations. and definitely moving away from a false truth, a false reality, a false fate, and towards your actual true fate. So that's all I have for you, Singer Collective. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that gave you a bit of clarity on what Spirit wants you to know right now. Don't be disheartened by these messages. They're only intended to give you insight and awareness. And I'm sure that if this is your group and if this resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about these people. So I'm wishing you all the best. I know you have blessings on the way. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. Bye. Hi and welcome to Lulicat Tarot. I am leisha, aka Lulicat, and this is my free tarot channel on YouTube. If you chose Serpent, this is your reading on what Spirit wants to tell you right now. So we're going to pull from some oracle decks and then clarify the themes with tarot and just freestyle from there. So I'm going to start with the Snapshot Oracle by Divinity Speaks. So Spirit, for the Serpent Collective, what is it that you want to tell them? Okay, we have Union in the upright. We have Beliefs reversed. This came out for another group as well. We have Real Love, Butterflies, Heartfelt Connection, Relationship Goals, Power Couple, Marriage, Stability, Wishes Granted, Romance, No Questions, Don't Doubt It. I'm hearing this is a connection with someone who's completely different from yourself. May have completely different religious or spiritual beliefs, may come from a completely different background or culture. And someone who is someone who you'd never would have imagined. And we have Spiritual Cleanse in the upright. Back of the deck energy is Put in Work, Aliyah Try Again vibes in reverse. So this is someone who it just automatically works with so easily. Like there's no effort that you need to put in. It just kind of flows into place. We're also going to get some messages from this Greek mythology reading cards. So Spirit, what would you like to tell the Serpent Collective? We have Hephaestus, Workmanship. Hephaestus is the god of like blacksmithing, right? And he married Aphrodite because he gifted Zeus with his like some weapon, and Zeus was so impressed he allowed Hephaestus, who was actually not a very attractive god, so to speak, but because Zeus was so impressed, he was able to marry the most beautiful goddess, Aphrodite, just by the skill of his own hands. So this person might be quite a skilled person. They may be not your usual type, but they definitely find you to be quite attractive, quite amazing. What else would you like to tell the Serpent Collective? Too many. We have Metis, Wisdom. Metis was a primordial goddess. She had many, many children. We have the Hydra, challenges, most famously known as one of the heroic acts that Hercules had to defeat to gain his hero status. And actually, the picture that you chose looks kind of like this. So it's interesting that this came out. Challenges. Workmanship, wisdom, and challenges. And Hygeia, good health. Back of the deck energy is the Trojan horse, trickery. And Hephaestus has that kind of energy as well, like cleverness. This person might be quite clever, and their smarts might be something that initially attracts you to them. Just their wisdom. We also have wisdom here, and maybe the way that they tackle challenges as well is just something that you find so refreshing, so different. It's completely unique. When you meet them, you're not expecting them to be the way that they are. Let's have a look now at the Black Moon astrology cards. What are the themes, Spirit, you want to tackle today? Please clarify. Please let us know. We have Uranus, genius. Yeah, that's that clever Aquarian kind of energy. It's like thoughts that you could never understand where they came from. And this is because Uranus is, the axis of Uranus is like, it's like the opposite of the axes of all the other planets. So Uranus is able to see things from a different perspective that no one else can see aside from them, and this is where they draw on all their amazing ideas and their intellect comes from. It's the energy of someone who is just completely beyond the grounding energy of Earth. They are just so spaced out in another world. Albert Einstein kind of vibes. What else, Spirit? This could be you as well. Maybe you're someone who also thinks outside the box, and this is why you both get along so well. You might be someone who just sees things differently due to the way that you've lived. It's just, it might not be a conventional lifestyle that you have or that someone else has. Like, so for example, you may have been someone who their parents worked overseas, so you had to grow up in like a completely different culture. We have Mars, force, coming out. Mars is that powerful energy, the energy of getting things done and working for things, fighting for things, strategizing. Mars is the initiator fire sign or fire planet. This is the planet that goes out and gets what it wants. And so this makes me think that you're both kind of well-traveled or like moved by things that entice your spirit, as in you're not moved by money or respect or, you know, material gains, but you're impressed by things that alight your mind and that show you excitement. It's that young, fast moving energy. We also have the third house, messages, which is like that in, you can see here the, is it the Eye of Ra or the Eye of Horus? It's the Eye of Horus that sees all. So this is the energy of curiosity, of like being moved by different thoughts, different ways of thinking, and also communicating. So communicating your ideas. The third house is like the house of Gemini, and a lot of people think that the twins are, the house of Gemini is twins because they're like one is one personality and the other is the other personality, but they are two halves of the same whole, and they are in consistent and constant communication. And in fact, a lot of the things they say to each other are like, they're like soul messages. They are relating messages from spirit, or new ideas, or new energies that most people haven't come across, and they're the chosen ones who are supposed to spread the information far and wide. So that makes me think that you as a person, and maybe this person that you are coming into connection with, we do have real love and union here, but I feel like this could also be someone who is just a friend or part of your spirit family, someone that you come across that is just so different and so unique and thinks of you as the same. Let's get one more card. Yeah, Mercury, the mind. And this is the ibis god Thoth here, who I believe, is the god of wisdom, and is also part of the like ending rites of when someone dies in ancient Egyptian culture. Thoth was the one who had the book that counted up like their whole life, who saw everything, and who was able to help make the understanding of whether or not they were going to move to the afterlife or not. So this is definitely quite a mind-driven connection that you have. This is going to be so intellectually stimulating for you. Back in the deck energy, we have Sagittarius, I see, and that's kind of that Mars influence as well. Like, this propels you forward into different countries, different lands, different lifestyles, different worlds that you are not afraid of because you're used to this. This is like what you live for. This is what you love. So let's see. Let's get clarity with tarot. This is the zombie tarot deck. Can't remember who it's by, but I'll put it in the description box. So can you please clarify snapshot oracle messages, please, Spirit? Union, real love, beliefs in reverse, and spiritual cleanse. We have Six of Swords, going on journeys, leaving something, or moving from rough waters to calmer waters. Let's get some more. It's also the mind, calming the mind, someone who calms the mind, someone who allows you to feel like you're yourself. Like, maybe you're someone who is like quite clever, quite smart, no one seems to get it, and this person makes you feel more peaceful in your own energy. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely energy of someone who had to hide themselves, or someone who didn't feel like supported among their peers as their actual self, so they kind of had to hide knowledge. The High Priestess in the upright, she knows when to speak and when not to speak, and she knows when she's well received. And it's like in reverse, the High Priestess is like, she's like, you know, burnt at the stake for her beliefs, basically. And we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, which is like, it's just not getting that recognition for who you are, or like just no understanding of who of what it is that you're trying to get across. So you find that you've had to silence yourself around others, and you can't share with them everything that you want to share, or like things that you're proud of, or things that make you think if you told them to these people, they don't get it. And now we have the King of Cups coming out. So this is someone coming towards you or in your life, or that you know right now that Spirit is highlighting. Someone who you can feel safe with, someone who will make you feel respected and cherished, and safe to feel emotions with. So this person, you may have hid your emotions for a long time with a lot of people, but this person allows you to blossom in a way that you haven't really felt like you could before, and show things that you maybe haven't shown. Maybe you're someone that really keeps a tight lid on their emotions because they haven't been well received previously, and this person allows you to feel safe enough to release all of that and to be exactly yourself. What else, Spirit? We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you may not know this person right now, but it's going to become very apparent, and actually they're going to reveal themselves, or you're going to figure it out yourself. It's going to become very obvious to you, whereas in the past it may not have been obvious to you how people felt about you, what their emotions were in regards to you, if they were feeling you, if they were on your level or like understanding you. This person is going to make it so clear, and that's what's going to give you that validation of, oh, I can actually be myself with this person. I can tell them who I am because of how honest and how open they are. So let's clarify here this Hephaestus, Metis, Hydra, and Hygeia. We have challenges, good health, wisdom, and workmanship. This person could definitely be someone who is like a gym person, someone who like works on themselves a lot, or you might be as well. They might be quite clean. They might be someone who keeps their house looking spick and span. Someone who seems to have wisdom out of nowhere. It's like unknown wisdom. It just like comes out of like the ether, basically. It just sprouts in your face. It's like you say something to them, you know, not expecting anything, and they say, well, blah 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 blah, and it just hits you like, wow, what is this person talking about? But also I get it, and also how perfectly succinct and how perfectly eloquent in this situation to say this. And this might be someone who, like yourself, has gone through many challenges with others who did not understand them or understand where they were coming from. But let's clarify further with tarot. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it's like you were almost about to give up on it all, on believing that people could be like this. It was like you'd lost your last hope, or like the last person that you trusted was like the last straw, and you were just like, that's it, I'm just going to be by myself, I'm going to do this on my own. You know, it would have been nice to do it, you know, with someone else, or like to have someone beside me, but if that's not it, then I'll have to go alone. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. A lot of false starts, a lot of false friendships, Spirit is saying. False friends as well. People who just pretended to get it, but like they never really actually made the effort or put any energy into your connection. It felt very one-sided, like you were always going to see them, or you were always messaging them first, or you're always trying to tee up, you know, nights out together with a crew, and then you find out that they're seeing each other without hanging out with you. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in the upright. Yeah, it became obvious to you that you weren't valued, or it became obvious to you that it wasn't it wasn't a reciprocated energy, and there is a bit of that sneaky energy here as well with the Seven of Swords in reverse, but you saw right through it. You might have even called them out on this, or like somehow intervened on some kind of sneaky energy from others. We do have challenges here. The snakes were challenges. A few snakes in your life perhaps. The Hierophant in reverse, and we also have the World card in the upright. This is telling me that those times are over. Those relationships are over. Those institutions having power of your life, they're done. It's separate now. We have Strength in the reverse at the back of the deck. You can't handle people that don't have courage, that don't have the balls to say exactly what they think. You can't stand being around people who say fake things, or just lie, or just say whatever they want to say just to get what they want out of you, and never actually really believe anything that they're saying, or it's just like they're self-serving and they lack any like courage. So please clarify, Spirit, over here. Uranus, Mars, 3rd house, and Mercury. What are you trying to tell us over here? Yeah, we have the Emperor. That's Hephaestus energy. Someone who is the king of their domain. No one does it better than them. This person is an active, forceful unit. They could be a male or woman, or neither. This person is someone who takes charge of a situation and whose motives are obvious. What they want, they ask for, they let you know, and there's someone who's not afraid to take risks, take chances. Let's see what else. This is the kind of person who wants, you know, a fulfilling connection. They're not playing around. The Emperor has high morals, high standards. We also have the King of Wands here. So this is someone who's, well, they're very attracted to you. They're also someone who is a planner. The King of Wands coming out with the Emperor means like they've got a plan with you. Like they have thought years ahead already. Like they maybe have a timeline. They maybe plan the things that they say to you. Like the messages they say, they might write it in a notepad first and then copy and paste that and put it in a message. Because they want to be precise, and they don't want it to be off the cuff. They know exactly what it is they want done. And the thing is about the King of Wands, they want, and they're very charismatic and interesting. And this is that Uranus energy, that strange, interesting, charismatic, out of this world kind of energy. It's also someone who just has a really good energy. You feel it when you're around them. You feel happy. It's fun. It's exciting. We also have the Page of Wands. Expect communication soon. This person is planning. They're planning they're not planning one message. They're planning an interaction, like multiple messages. They want to continue a conversation, or open up a conversation that goes like where they want it to go. And like this might be one of many planned interactions that they have with you, but they have a plan and they see you as integral in this plan. And it's very much communicating, lots of communicating, lots of back and forth. You have the Star in reverse. You're like a wish they never realized that they would have come true, and vice versa. I'm feeling like there was this hopelessness, this like, and now we have this sense of renewed hope. Like once you guys have met each other or start being a part of each other's lives, it's like everything lights on fire straight away. Everything is suddenly exciting again. Like the lost hope is suddenly found, and there is just this like, it's like almost like a miracle. something that you would have never imagined. And we have justice in reverse. So this is, it's like a payback for all the times that you were done hard by the universe, like the times that your mind, your brilliance, your integrity, your honesty didn't result in a win or didn't result in a favorable outcome, when with other people it does. It's like so easy for other people, but for you, for some reason, you were given the hard yards. Can you give us a bit more clarity around the star reverse and justice first? Yeah, we have the sun. Yeah. So the sun tells me that this is like a reward. This is a reward. So this is a reward for your hard times. This is like fun times promised to you. Ease. This is like joy. This is easily found joy as well. It's just obvious, it's there, and like you both shine at each other. It doesn't have to be romantic, could be platonic. Back of the deck energy, we have the Four of Swords, which is healing from past wounds. And this person is going to be integral in allowing you to realize that the past was just the past, and you can leave it there and heal from it, and what the future has for you is endless and limitless, and basically just going to be so much more rewarding than you ever realized that it would be. So serpent collective, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It honestly looks amazing to me, and I'm jealous. Let me know in the comments if you did enjoy. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever time it is where you are, and thank you so much for coming to my reading. Okay, bye. Hi and welcome to Lulicat Tarot. I'm Leisha, aka Lulicat, and this is my free tarot channel on YouTube. If you chose pyramids, this is going to be a reading on what Spirit wants to tell you right now. So we're going to pull from some oracle decks and clarify the themes with tarot and just freestyle from there. So we're starting off with the Snapshot Oracle deck by Divinity Speak. So for the Pyramids Collective, Spirit. And I've been hearing the song Pyramid by Frank Ocean ever since choosing this theme, so that song might have some significance for you. Let's see. What do you want to tell the Pyramids Collective? Okay, we have incoming communication. Interesting. Okay, and we have baby boom in reverse. So expecting, conceiving soon, children involved, family time, but in the reverse position. Alpha female in reverse. Let's get one more. Take the top one. So it is Forever My Lady in reverse, eternal love, marriage, proposal, pregnancy, empress, and reciprocity, but in the reverse position. Back of the deck energy is fake it till you make it. I think someone's been lying about something to you. Someone's been lying about their family situation. And it's in regards to maybe a female energy that's dominating their life at the moment. I think they've jumped the gun on something. Like they told you that they were free or single or something, and they're actually not single. Or they might be finding out, someone that you're with might be finding out that they are pregnant, or someone that they have been seeing is pregnant. Or, I don't know. Let's have a look. We're using also the Greek mythology reading cards. So, Spirit, can you please clarify, what do you want to tell the Pyramids Collective? Someone also may be telling you that they don't have time for family, and they're not, oh my god, time just came out by the horror. The horror time just came out, sorry. So yeah, someone's time is of the essence. Someone doesn't have the same expectations as you, or unfairness. They told you something, but it's actually another alchemy, unfairness. I'm getting the feeling that someone pretended that they wanted a family with you, or they wanted something, and they actually were kind of like being misleading. There's definitely some deception. There's definitely some deception about where someone's spending their time, what they're spending their time on. We've got the Trojan horse, trickery. The Trojan horse, wasn't Agamemnon that, was he the one who came up with the idea of the Trojan horse? He was a brilliant mastermind of the war for Helen of Troy, or Helen of Sparta. I think. Anyway, definitely someone has done a few sneaky things to get ahead here. And we also have Nike victory. Back of the deck energy is Aphrodite attraction. This is pertaining to matters of the heart. An unfair, well, all's fair in love and war apparently, but this person has been very deceptive. Now I'm going to have a look at the Black Moon Oracle cards. Black Moon astrology cards, sorry. We have Grand Cross, Provoker. Grand Cross energy is quite uncomfortable energy. It is when more than one force is sitting in opposition, and it's like unmovable forces. It's not sitting in a way that is complementary. It's in oppositional. It's in an oppositional kind of energy, and it's we have Grand Trine, blessings. It's kind of like the opposite, almost. We also have Yod, destiny. A Yod is it's a grouping of placements in your chart that empower other placements, and I think magnify them. your destiny. They point to things that are like destiny points in your life. So these things that are occurring may be like pointing you to your true north, or pointing, or like they're going to turn into big events that you remember for a long time. But they come with blessings. This oppositional energy has like a destiny feeling to it. And then we have Neptune, sacrifice. Neptune is 12th house Piscean energy. It's the unknown, it's secrets. Neptune is blissfully unaware of things, but also out of reach of most people. And this energy is the energy of like crossing over, going into the next realm. It's a very final energy. It's this Piscean type energy is the energy of, once you see this, you don't come back. And I see this in these cards as well. This is something that you're not coming back from. It's going to change everything. It's something that you would have never had imagined happening. Yeah, and on the back of the deck we have water element sensing. So this is going to be very much alluded to by your own intuition. You may have already realized some of these things that are occurring at the moment, or they some elements of it have revealed themselves so far, but do pay attention to your intuition at this time, what you're sensing, the energy around people. If it feels like they don't want to see you, they don't want to talk to you, they are avoiding you, perhaps they are actually avoiding you. But let's get some more clarity from tarot. These are things that oh my god, we've got twin flames on the back of the deck here. Someone may be ending things with a false flame, a false twin flame. And the energy at the moment is an energy of cleansing yourself of relationships that no longer are beneficial. Maybe someone is going to reveal something to you as well. Someone's going to give you a call about something that turns out to be much more meaty than you thought it was going to be. Alright, so Spirit, can you please clarify this incoming communication from this reverse alpha female? So she's not alpha female, she's a beta female. Ace of Wands, definitely a gift from the gods. Something that changes your whole direction and gives you a new lease on life. There's more energy, but this is definitely something that is revealed to you that is fated. This could also be like sexual energy as well, like someone expanding their sexual energy. And yeah, we have 10 of Wands in reverse, releasing of energy. Someone has to like release burdens onto you. They expect you to take on a lot of their burdens, but they also are not prepared to give anything after. It's kind of like they dump on you and then they feel re-energized, and then you're left with this burning rage. Spirit says you get angry about this. Okay, let's find out. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we have a Hangman reversed. So it's like something hasn't moved for a long time. There are delays in an outcome. You may be delaying an outcome. You may be kind of aware of something already and just like don't know what to do with it, don't know how to move on it. Let's see. And we have the Page of Pentacles. This is definitely incoming communication. Could be someone from work that gives you this information. Could be someone who also has an offer but never backs up the offer, or never has really a substantial offer. Also someone that just talks, they're mainly just all talk kind of thing. There's not a lot, they don't have a lot of weight behind it. They don't put a lot of weight behind their words as well. So what are you telling us about this conversation that is like a release, but also, okay, we have the World in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. It's like you've been having a very restless, tumultuous time that has gone on for quite a while. The World in the reverse, it's like you just can't get past this hiccup, this issue. And it's not that it's an issue, but it's like a stage you haven't been able to pass with someone. Like you're always waiting for it to go to the next stage, but it never really ever gets there. And it's because they've never had the intention of allowing you to get to the destination that you wanted to get to. It was always designed to have rocky waters with them because they didn't see a beneficial element of them completing this journey with you, and so you've just been kind of stuck in between places. Back of the deck we have the Three of Swords in reverse. This might be something that you've healed from in a lot of different relationships. People just not putting in the same effort as you. But let's have a look. So over here we have the Horai, Time, Alchemy, Unfairness, Trojan Horse, Trickery, and Nike, Victory. This has been going on for a long time. That's why the World card is reversed. It's been going on for too long, and it hasn't been fair on you. So we're moving in here with, this might be you that has the trickery. This might be you that finds a way to turn things around and have the victory that you want. The Trojan Horse was, it was an essential part of the siege. It was the way that they gained, because the thing was it must have been Troy. Was it Troy? It must have been Troy, okay? So the walls of that city were so well put together that no one could get past them, basically. So this trick was essential in the victory of the entire war. And basically without it, the siege would have lasted a lot longer, and it already had lasted, I think, 10 years at that point. It may have even lasted longer than that, but without this move, they were unable to win it. They would have just, it was an essential move, an essential clever move. I think it was by, was it Odysseus? Anyway, so let's have a look. Okay, that's too many. Okay, the Spirit says the moon reversed is out. So, revelation. Yeah, and that's that Neptune energy as well. Things coming to light that were previously unseen. Because now is the right time for it to come out. We have the King of Hazards, or King of Pentacles, in reverse. This is a person who never really has the intention of creating a solid foundation. They rather have others do the work for them and they reap the benefit. This is someone that's not going to put in the work, someone who is uncommitted, someone who expects you to do the labor and for them to take all the benefit. Someone who is unreliable, they're never there. You can't find them a lot of the time, they're missing. And then we have the Lovers here. What a very interesting energy. So yeah, we did have Aphrodite on the back of the deck energy. This is pertaining to a choice in love. Maybe the choice that this King of Pentacles in reverse has been making. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords out again in reverse. And the Page of Cups in reverse. So this person has neglected to give you an emotional offer or have an emotional conversation with you because there is a choice that they have made already with someone else. This might be something that you already know that you're healing from, but this is indicating that it's continuing. Nine of Cups in reverse on the back of the deck. This person isn't getting what they want from either party. Then they haven't solidified it with either of you. Give us a little bit more clarity on Nike victory. What is the victory that you speak of? We have Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I think you get to refuse them. I can clarify it again. Victory, Nike victory. I think like you come across, yeah, you find out something. You find out what this person has been working on behind your back and you kind of cut them out before they can do it to you. Something comes to light and you're able to keep this under wraps. And you're able to work this in a way that it benefits you. And you kind of remove them from your life. Some kind of clever win. On the back of the deck we have the Star. Some lucky break as well. Like someone's, yeah, we have the incoming call over here. So information comes to you and you find a way to extricate yourself from the situation. This person might have a family with you and it might be very difficult for you to separate yourself from them. And they might kind of have you on lock and you're kind of healing yourself from the things that this person has been doing. But something is going to come in, or you're going to find a way to remove this person's influence on your life. And it's like a gift from destiny. It's like your fated destiny is to be separated from this person no longer having the power over you. Let's have a look over here at the Grand Cross, the Grand Trine, the Yod and Neptune, sacrifice. Yeah, this person may have destroyed your own family. You might have had a family with this person that they just had no, like they put no work into it. You were the one that was doing all the work. Yeah, so here we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, matching the King of Pentacles in reverse over here. This is where you were sitting. This is your energy. Never fulfilled, always left wanting, always left without, always left at home, always the one who is never supported, never feels secure in themselves, is never given the throne that she deserves. What else do we have here? The Emperor in reverse. So this person still seeks to control your life. Even though, like, they want to have it both ways. They don't want you to be happy and they don't want to be happy with you, but they want to have control over you. You'll know this because these kinds of people, you're walking on eggshells with them. Anything can set them off. You often don't know what it is that, you know, they're going to be upset over today. This kind of person, like, rules with an iron fist and they're just illogical and they do it for, they want power for power's sake. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell about the Grand Trine blessings and the Yod destiny? Okay, oh my goodness, what do we have here? We have Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Strength. We have something, a connection with someone else perhaps empowers you to release yourself from fear. You find the inner strength, and someone also lends a helping hand with their own inner strength to release you from your imprisonment. Eight of Swords is definitely someone who feels imprisoned, and the Strength card is showing me that you've been doing this for a long time. The Tower in reverse here, so this is you are missing a Tower moment. You are being saved from a cataclysmic event, a calamity. Spirit, can you please tell us about destiny and sacrifice for my Pyramids collective? This person might be someone that goes to a lot of clubs or a lot of strip joints. I'm just hearing, like, I just continue to hear the Frank Ocean song Pyramid. She's working at the Pyramid tonight. They might have like people they see that work in different bars, or they might be, yeah, here we go, Six of Wands in reverse. Things that people have seen them do. People have seen them do things in public. It's the Sacrifice. It's also a loss. Six of Wands in reverse is a loss or a defeat. Tell us about the destiny, the Sacrifice. The Empress comes out. That's your energy. You have to take a loss to become the Empress. I understand now. So this is the Empress's journey. The Empress has to become the Empress, you have to decide that you are worth more than anything. You know, you're worth more than just the bare minimum. You acknowledge that you're worth the most, that you are the most, that you've done the most, that you are the best, that there is nothing better than you. You have to want more for yourself. You have to finally start choosing more for yourself. This is the Empress's journey. She has to survive a lot of relationships and a lot of people persecuting her, people trying to hold her back and hold her down. But through these interactions and through choosing herself and choosing to be clever and choosing to follow her intuition and chase things back to the source, to actually taking the steps to see things clearly, she smashes all these trials and tribulations and becomes the highest like incarnation of herself, the most powerful incarnation, and suddenly your life becomes abundant. Suddenly things start falling into your lap. Knight of Wands, that's you escaping. Escaping to somewhere exciting and interesting and fun. This is like travel, this is like moving to new places, exploring different lands, exploring different opportunities, and allowing yourself to be excited for the future. So this is what you're going to be embodying once you're able to take this escape step. But it looks as though some information is coming through first. You might have to be very clever, very underhanded, not underhanded, but you have to be secretive, I think, in finding out some of these informations. Or you have to be quite tight-lipped. We do have the High Priestess here. You have to keep it close to your chest. There's something that you need to do to get the victory that is holding back or keeping to yourself or not allowing people to see your cards. So I hope that this was helpful for you, Pyramids Collective. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, and I hope that it gets a lot easier for you very soon. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Okay, bye.